aboard, everybody. We're here in St. Augustine. Do not adjust your screens. No, this is not flying SIC, but this is Maria. So let's everybody welcome Maria on board. Woo!
Thank you.
Now this is Maria. This is actually your first time ever in a small airplane. Is that a true statement?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so it is. So you know they say you never forget your first, right? Like, yeah, I'm thinking of my first now. But my first was was 5356 Bravo. So, which to this day I've never forgotten. It has made me the man I am today. So, you know, the first has a big impact on you. I'm just saying. But those of you, what was your first? Go ahead and put it in the comments below. Tell me the tail number of your first airplane that you ever flew. So today we are headed to St. Augustine on our way to South Carolina. We're going to stop there, get some fuel, get the flying SIC back up here. Although she'll probably be sitting in the back and Christopher will be up front. So come along.
I imagine this to feel what it feels like to sit on a beehive.
To sit on what?
A beehive.
Have you sat on a beehive before? Do you have that as a reference? I'm just saying, because I've never sat on a beehive, so I don't really have that as a reference. But hey, you know,
that's what I would imagine it to
you know,
feel like.
we all, you know, we all do things that maybe we regret in life. Sitting on a beehive might be one of them. Just saying.
Hey Maria, what does my controls mean?
Don't touch anything.
We went over that in the car. Most important rule.
Yeah, if I say my controls, you let go of everything.
Yeah, you lift up your hands and say your controls.
And yeah, you repeat it back, or you acknowledge it.
Your controls.
Fine.
Your controls.
Come on, we've been over this.
I thought I could say you're the boss.
I am the boss. You don't have to say it.
Well, I mean,
Well, actually, you do. I prefer sir.
It's inference.
Third.
I prefer sir. I got a few other words, but I probably shouldn't say it.
The Baron Pilot. That's his
Yeah,
favorite.
yeah. Lord,
If you ever meet him out in public and don't call him the Baron Pilot, he like
The. Yeah, but
he
the
gets
word
aggressive.
I get aggressive.
Yeah, yeah,
You gotta use the word the.
yeah.
November 3175 Whiskey Executive Tower, turn left heading 315, runway 9 cleared for takeoff.
Left 315, runway 9 clear for takeoff. San Whiskey. 315, that's different.
November
It's
400 Papa Bravo.
All right, we are
Executive
clear
Tower,
left.
runway
We are
9
clear
line away,
right.
traffic set.
That traffic that took off in front of us is long gone. I see Niner.
November 2 Delta Golf, contact Miami departure, good day. 2 Delta Golf. Calling tower unanswered, say again.
Wind is off the left.
Executive Tower, 251.
There's that traffic in front of us.
13 to the east with Juliet.
All right, power set. Gauges are in the green. Fuel flow. Airspeed is alive.
Right downwind, runway 9.
5 for us, XE 27, that's the right downwind for 9.
84 knots. Positive rate. Gear going up. I'm gonna crab a little bit to the left just to get out of that.
The wake.
The wake of that other airplane that took off before us.
November 75 Whiskey, contact Miami departure, good day.
Oh, departure, good day, San Whiskey. Departure, Baron 3175 Whiskey 1.2, climbing 2000, turning to a 315 heading.
Baron 315, or 3175 Whiskey, Miami departure, radar contact, Miami maintain 7000, proceed direct shank.
7000 direct shank, San Whiskey.
November 2 Delta Golf,
7000 is
11
set.
o'clock, 4 miles westbound,
the power back.
Cessna 172, 2200,
Go
Miami
direct.
2500.
Enter.
Delta Golf on the box list.
All right, direct shank.
November 1 Sierra Charlie, contact Miami approach, 128.6.
Bring the RPMs to 2500.
128.
All right, 2500 is set.
Kind of a fan.
Kind of a fan
Yeah.
of
Full.
flying? I hope you're a
I
little
like
bit of a
it.
fan.
I like it.
I hope you don't hate it, because this would be a long day. Just saying.
And 0 Papa Bravo, maintain VFR at or below
The day can
4,500.
get long.
At below
This is the
5,000
fuel
on
mixture,
course.
which
0
adjusts
Papa Bravo.
the amount of fuel going to the engines. So as we climb and get in thinner air,
November 2 Delta Golf.
we don't want as
heading
much fuel
180.
going to the engine, because then it becomes what's called too rich, meaning there's too much fuel to the air that's getting into
November
it.
2 Delta Golf, once you start your turn, traffic
If
will
you
be
let it
12
get too
o'clock,
rich, at
1
some
mile
point you can
westbound,
actually,
Cessna
the
172,
plane will actually,
2500.
the engines can actually quit, because there's too much fuel getting to it versus the amount of air that's getting to it. Now, you ever driven a boat?
571 Miami departure radar contact,
just
Miami maintain
once.
5000.
Okay. So remember when you drove the boat, or maybe you remember, maybe you don't, but when you drove the boat, right, when you made turns in the boat, you kind of had to anticipate the turn. And then you had to you know, start taking out kind of before you want to, because it's just going to have kind of a little bit of mind of its own. An airplane's kind of similar to that as well. And then the other thing is, so we're coming up to a turn now, right? So when you want to turn an airplane, you turn the yoke, right? But when you turn the yoke, you got to bring it to neutral, right? Meaning center, and it still does the turn. If you keep it in the turn, it's going to continue to roll. So you don't want to do that, right? You want to turn it and then stop it. And then if you want more turn, then you can add a little more, but...
You have to like anticipate the turn.
Anticipation. The key to life, right? So, gotta put you in on it. Alright, so we're in the turn, there you go.
November 2, Delta Golf.
Those two triangles on top of each other are telling you you're straight and level. Okay? That little green thing you want on the pink.
November,
so if it's left of the pink, then you want to come right.
Miami approach 128.6.
Put it on the pink, and then make it level again. It's just one big video game is all it is.
What it feels like.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's a video game.
Aaron 75 Whiskey, contact Palm Beach approach 125.2.
25-2, good day, 75 Whiskey. Morning, Palm Beach approach, Baron 3175 Whiskey, 6.7, climbing 7,000.
Baron 3175 Whiskey, Palm Beach, good morning, Palm Beach altimeter 3023.
3023, San Whiskey. Alright, so we're getting to our altitude that we want to be at, which is 7,000 feet. So I'm going to help you there, because if I didn't help you, what's going to happen is you'd have to sit there and hold all this back pressure. So watch, I'll show you. So we get to 7,000 feet, right? Keep your hands on the controls. Okay, so now we're leveling off. Right, now don't let it climb. Right, see, it wants to climb, so push more forward. See how much pressure you gotta start putting on it?
Oh, okay.
Okay, but there's a way to alleviate that, right? And the way we alleviate that, okay, is we do what's called trim. And so I'm gonna help you here. I'm gonna push the nose back down. All right, so we're putting pressure on it.
Number 2458 Mike, radar service terminated. Go on VFR, contact Papa.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of nose down trim in the airplane.
VFR and contact
Close cow flaps.
58 Mike, 786.
Okay, and what will happen is the airplane will actually get light to the controls. So as you hold the pressure, if you adjust like just the trim wheel here, and I'll explain that in a minute, but as you adjust it, you'll feel the pressure go away from your hands.
Yeah.
Once the pressure goes away from your hands, then you know you've put in enough trim. So you're off a little bit because that's the pink line there. Right, you
Looks
also
very
see
similar to my driving.
Oh, I would agree with that.
Climb maintain 900,000.
900,000, Sapowski. All right, well, we want to go back up now. We want to continue to climb. So the good news is you get to climb. The bad news is you keep turning away from the line.
Well, I'm scared to turn it too much.
Don't worry about it. You're
I'm trying not to look out of my peripheral and see it like tilting.
You're reminding me of why I never became a flight instructor. I'm only kidding. You're doing fantastic.
I'm sweating.
You're doing fantastic.
I'm sweating. Usually I'm not this sweaty, viewers, really.
One Tango Kilo, opposite direction traffic, 6 miles indicates 2,000.
I beg to
I don't do well under pressure.
Listen, you've never been in an airplane before, let alone been at the controls. The only reference you have is all the Baron pilot videos you watch, and I know you've watched a lot of them.
Yeah,
A lot.
Tons.
Gotten at least 200 views just for me. Ooh, this is kind of like an upper body workout, you know?
Abco 101, contact.
Don't let it fool you guys.
1.7, good day.
Okay, so I was going to tell you, next leg's in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I was going to show the turn, begin your turn, and get on the pink line. Which you
We
can see
missed
down
that
there.
a little bit.
Okay.
Quick enough.
Now as you turn, you remember I told you pull back a little bit. Okay. That's so you maintain your altitude. And then as you ease out of the turn, then you relax that back pressure. Because what happens is...
Whiskey, contact Miami Center on 132.25, 32 and a quarter.
3225, good day, Sam Whiskey. Miami Center, Baron 3175 Whiskey, 9,000.
November 3175 Whiskey, Miami Center, Roger, Very Beach altimeter 3026.
3026, Sam Whiskey.
551 Alpha Delta, check.
So what happens
5,000,
is,
looking for higher.
what keeps you flying is lift,
lift,
right? And so
230, Alpha
when you
Delta.
begin a turn, you have the horizontal and a vertical component of lift, right? So you lose some of that horizontal component of lift to
Turn in.
to initiate that turn. So because you're losing some of that lift in the turn, you've got to make up for that. And the way you make up for that is adding a little back pressure. Almost as if you want to bring the nose
Yeah.
up, but you're really not. You're just keeping it from dropping. Because what happens is when you turn, when you lose that lift, the nose actually goes, if you look out the window, the nose actually goes down.
Yep.
So by adding the back pressure, all you're doing is keeping that nose from dropping. Is all you really want to do. It's not that you're pulling back, you're just keeping that nose at the same point.
I let your mom know we're in the air.
Did? Oh, thank you.
Oh, she wanted to know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You tell her, well, if you text her, then she obviously knows that she can respond to you at that number.
Yeah.
Now, just so you know, every flight, that number changes for you.
Center Southwest 2011.
On the air text. Mine doesn't. I actually have a dedicated number. That's why you can save my number, and mine will never change.
So does Kim's, right?
No, Kim's changes.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. My number is the only one. I mean, I could make it where multiple don't, but I just have it where mine doesn't change. And for those of you who know what we're talking about, I'm actually talking about an air text system that we have on board, which allows text messaging via satellite. So we're above any cellular reception or reception for that matter.
Yeah.
Reception. And so it's a way to keep in contact with people when you're in the air.
Works
It's
fantastic.
yeah, it actually does. Little portable device. That's actually what this little antenna here is. It's a portable one. I actually take it with me when we go on cruises, and if you're going out in the wilderness, in the woods, going camping, and there's no cellular coverage, you can use it out there anywhere. As long as you got satellite reception, which is everywhere, anywhere in the world, you can use it. It's fantastic. You're actually doing a really good job.
Thanks. This is I really like
Yeah,
this. Yeah.
It takes a little bit to get adjusted to it.
No, but like once you feel it out,
It's not like alcohol, right? It's not a learned, acquired. It's not an acquired taste. Thank you. My very first flight in an airplane was 5356 Bravo, and it was Cessna, and I took off in that airplane. And I pulled back on the yoke. I actually had a female instructor. Actually, talking about females.
Really?
My first instructor was a female. Monica was her name. And my very first flight in this little airplane, which was no bigger than this, right? Actually, it was smaller. We were like this, right? Tiny little airplane.
and sweat.
And my very first time in the airplane, I did a takeoff, and I pulled back on the yoke, and I took us off the ground. And the minute those wheels came off the ground, done. Awesome.
You're hooked. You're
I was
like,
hooked.
that was amazing.
That was it. I was hooked. Nothing else mattered. That experience, that feeling, just affirmed what I already knew. Or
To cover this ground.
Heading 325 vectors to avoid skydiving activities.
325 and heading. Stand by, whiskey. All right, turn. Okay. My controls were there.
Your controls.
Atta girl. Good job.
Contact Miami.
I just turned on the autopilot. I'm having a fly heading.
November 7 Tango Sierra.
So she gave us a heading. Yeah, there's some skydivers, so they're keeping us away from them.
Do we get to, have you seen skydivers jump from?
I don't want to see them
No?
hit the airplane.
No,
Contact Miami Center 126.905.
You can
Nobody
see
wants
them,
to
you're
clean that
probably
up.
too close.
If you can see, if you can
304.
see them, you're definitely too close.
Oh.
Now for us, we're currently level cruise 9,000 feet. We haven't
November
indicated.
75 Whiskey, clear direct MB.
Direct DMB, stand by, whiskey. Direct DMB, enter.
013 Foxtrot, contact Orlando approach 124.8. Have a
There
good
we
day.
go. Hold on, I'll get you there. I'll get it. I got this on. Actually, you want to do it? You can do it. Tell you what, it's all you. Go. Yes, the DMB.
Silky smooth.
Pull back.
900 for traffic, sir, and restricted airspace.
Oh, there
Fly
we go. There
heading
we are. Oop, now we're gonna miss it.
Let's see.
Now we're gonna
Now our
miss
nose
it.
is going down below the horizon.
Yes.
Even there's below the horizon.
900.
Over
to descent.
Contact
There
Miami
you go.
126.905. You'll have higher.
We're just gonna head back to Vero Beach. I just needed the IFR to get through the cloud back here.
437 Roger.
Do they,
IFR
make planes for,
maintain your press book, VFR
For people?
Now
For little people?
Maintain VFR.
Maintain VFR.
For vertically challenged people?
Yes.
Is that what I'm supposed to say?
Yes.
I gotta be PC here.
Do you want to go VFR on your own?
There's such a thing.
Go VFR on my own from here.
Different cockpits have different layouts.
Roger, radar
There are
service
cockpits that aren't good for tall
terminated.
people.
Approved. Have a good day.
There are cockpits that aren't good for
Change approved. Thanks for your help. Got my
little people. Yeah, the problem with this is I can put you on a cushion and actually raise you up. The problem then becomes reaching the rudder pedals. And the pedals are on the floor.
Yeah.
That's how you steer the airplane on the ground. It's also, so there's times in flight where you have to use the rudder pedals. In a twin engine airplane, yeah, basically the only time I really use it is if I lost an engine, different things, I would use it. And I don't really use it too often in a twin. But in a single engine airplane, you use it anytime you're climbing. You have to add with right rudder.
75 Whiskey, contact Orlando approach 124.8. Have a good day.
24-8, good day, San Whiskey. Orlando approach, good morning. Baron 3175 Whiskey, 9000.
November 3175 Whiskey, Orlando approach, Orlando altimeter 3031.
3031, San Whiskey.
I think I'm figuring it out now.
Atta girl.
Only took, how long have we been up?
How long have we been up here? We've been up here. I have a timer here somewhere.
An hour and 5 minutes.
Woo!
Has it been that long? No, 42 minutes.
42, dang it. I still have 39 hours and 18 minutes.
No, you still got 40 because none of this time counts because I'm not an instructor. Now, as you get comfortable, you can eventually start doing everything with one hand. You can actually take this hand off and start doing everything with one hand. The good part about doing one hand is that the one hand will, you'll feel if you're got too much tension in it, right? If you can't maintain the airplane with one hand, then your trim is not set. That's the advantage to one hand. Now, there's times that I feel when you're doing precision flying that two hands is really good. I still have a habit of not doing it, but there's times I believe that two hands is really good, which goes against what all the experts, you know, all the so-called experts would tell you.
November 75 Whiskey, Charlie 12 to 1 o'clock, 9 miles, south to eastbound is a Mooney, 10,000.
We'll be looking for traffic, San Whiskey.
The Mooney.
Mooney, 1,000 above. And flying, there's actually roads in the sky. So we're actually on a road in the sky right now. The road we're on is called T208. So instead of I-95, we're on T208. And if you get tired and need a break, you can let me know.
3175 Whiskey, contact Daytona approach 118.85. Have a good day.
1885, good day, San Whiskey. My favorite people. Daytona approach, Baron 3175 Whiskey, 9000.
3175 Whiskey, altimeter 3034.
3034, San Whiskey. She's so focused.
I know.
Never heard her so quiet.
You're welcome.
Yeah. That's all it takes.
You're like, all right. She can fly from now on.
552, turn left.
I can take you guys up.
There you go, Jacksonville. Just
Every once in a while, he goes, hey, let's go for a flight. You know what he means.
Yeah. Shut up.
Jeez, how far are we, Maria?
By my calculations.
We're 18 minutes out.
Yeah, I see. I just wanted her to answer.
Daytona Baron 3175 Whiskey, like to start down when able.
3175 Whiskey, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, San Whiskey, thank you. Alright, 7,000 is set. Now what we're going to do here is this. Now we're actually going to let the nose come down. So I don't want you to push the nose down. I'm going to take the power, I'm going to bring the power back. Right? Now as I bring the power back, what will happen is the nose will automatically want to start coming down.
752902, altimeter 3034.
Okay? And now as the nose comes down, we'll start descending. Our airspeed will stay approximately the same, but it'll increase a little bit. And we'll start descending and going down. The reason we do this way is two reasons. One is it keeps our airspeed from building up as we're going to go through some clouds. And the second thing it does is when we level off, if we bring the power back to where it was, in theory, we're pretty trimmed. Right?
Smoother descent.
So, but as we descend up, you know, we're in thinner air, right? So as we descend, we get out of thinner air and our manifold pressure wants to increase. So we continue to pull our power back to keep our manifold pressure at 18 inches.
340.
Right? And then that'll keep us at a constant descent.
We're going over water.
I can't figure out, we're not going over water. Water's way over there. We're not even over, we're still over there.
Hotel traffic behind no factor. 65 hotel, Roger. 3175 Whiskey, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000, 75 Whiskey. So if you look at the map here,
not.
it gives you a better understanding. We're really not. We're like right on the edge. We're on the shoreline. Alright, 5,000 set. Continue to bring the power back. We just continue our descent. Daytona Baron 3175 Whiskey, like to continue down when able.
3175 Whiskey, contact Jacksonville 12075.
12075, good day, San Pablo Whiskey. Jacksonville, bearing 3175 Whiskey, 5000 with Bravo, field in sight.
75 Whiskey Jack, try to drive your approach clearance to get just a little closer.
Any chance of lower, San Pablo Whiskey?
75 Whiskey, so maintain 4,000.
4000, San Pablo Whiskey, thank you.
There's traffic at 11 o'clock, 3 miles southbound, 2,800 indicated. Past them, I'll have even farther.
Roger that, San Pablo Whiskey, thank you. Alright, pull the power back, I just want to be slam dunked.
75 Whiskey, that traffic turned westbound out of factor, so to maintain 3,000.
3000, San Pablo Whiskey, thank you. Alright, 3000 is set.
75 Whiskey, looks like they're maybe paralleling you now. 9 o'clock, 2 miles, northbound, 2,800 indicated.
Alright, we're looking, San Pablo Whiskey. Actually, I think I see him. Yeah, actually, I think I have the traffic in sight, San Pablo Whiskey.
22 Romeo, thank you. Baron 75 Whiskey, Roger, set to maintain 2,000.
2000, San Pablo Whiskey, yeah, it looks like he's turning around again.
Yeah, I'm observing the same thing.
That's the airport right there in front of us. Where we're going.
Oof.
Oof. Oh, you said?
Oof.
75 Whiskey, and you're following traffic on a 5-mile final. I'll turn you the downwind here in a second. I'm showing additional traffic 9 to 10 o'clock, 3 miles northbound, 2,500 feet indicated.
Rah.
Over there.
Alright, we're looking for them as well, San Pablo Whiskey.
And possibly additional traffic, 12 o'clock, 4 miles departing St. Augustine southbound, 1,400, now 1,500 indicated climbing.
Alright, looking for them as well, San Pablo Whiskey. Alright, 12 o'clock.
Whiskey, we're going to put you in the left downwind, reference both these guys. Turn right heading 360, you're cleared visual, 13, enter the left downwind.
Alright, right 360, cleared the visual, enter to the left downwind, San Pablo Whiskey. Yeah, I don't see where all those...
5 Whiskey, contact St. Augustine Tower, thanks for your flexibility there.
Over tower, no, thank you for your help, San Pablo Whiskey. San Augustine Tower, bearing 3175 Whiskey in the visual for 13.
Still on approach, 75 Whiskey.
Wrong button. San Augustine Tower, bearing 3175 Whiskey on the visual for a left downwind for 13.
Baron 3175 Whiskey, St. Augustine Tower, runway 13, clear to land.
13, clear to land, San Pablo Whiskey. Alright, we are clear to land. Alright, we're 500 feet, we're at 3 green, Fops land. Autopilot is away.
Runway 31.
You're clear to land.
I'm sorry, runway 13. You can taxi via, just make a left turn right there onto Delta. Make a left turn out of the fuel pumps, right on Delta, left on Bravo.
Getting a little higher.
88 X-ray, come in the other way. Go back to your left, please.
Roger, we'll go back to our left.
309 Bravo Romeo, pull straight ahead, make a left turn, right turn on Delta. Bravo Romeo, make the left turn there and then a right on Delta. Bravo Romeo, then you'll make a left turn on Bravo, cross runway 6, hold short runway 2.
That was not smooth. It was pretty windy,
right
though.
downwind, 13.
Yeah, that wind's actually pushing pretty hard.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, load there.
I said.
Self-service fuels. Actually, we'll go to Delta 3 hangar, 75 Whiskey.
Alright, 75 Whiskey, continue down, make the right turn on runway 2. I'm sorry, runway 24, and then you'll take 24 all the way down to Delta 3.
Alright, right on 24 to Delta 3, 75 Whiskey. Well, welcome to St. Augustine. Congratulations on your first flight. I see a little smile there.
Woo!
Are you
He landed it!
Are you smiling because you're alive still, or are you
Yes.
smiling because you had to get...
That's a 309
That was
Bravo
awesome.
Romeo, you can cross
Oh.
runway 2.
Well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I'm glad everyone was able to join you.
And then take it to the house via Alpha.
For what is your first flight ever in a small GA airplane. So I hope you guys like these videos. As always, if you like these videos, hit that thumbs up, subscribe button, and ring that bell for notification and hit all, so you can see videos like this and more. If you don't already, you can follow me at Beach Baron Pilot on Instagram, actually all my social media for that matter. And congratulations, I'm gonna have to give you a certificate. First GA flight.
Hopefully not the last.
080 at 14.
No, well, you only get one certificate. That's up to you. You only have one first.
I'll never forget my first.
And what was your first? 3175 Whiskey.
3175 Whiskey.
Exactly. Alright guys, till next time, stay safe and we'll see you in the next one.